How's it happening, gamers? We're back with more Digimon. This time it's going to be a best of one, so it's going to be ad-free. We've got this because, I don't know, my camera goofed halfway through, so we only get game one of this, but more Diaboromon, more bugs, and more reasons you should join the Discord so you can learn about technical faults nice and early. We're going to be seeing KnTElixar in the back, and then the Searcher KnTElixar does get to pick up an errata and a Diaboromon piece, so the unidentified. So unfortunately, the Izzy Joe is not going to be getting anything. We are going to get the single card pickup. 2 Diaboromons revealed off that, and it wouldn't be a Marcio video if we didn't open with rookie training. And we're going to be making the Pokemon X once again. This time I'm going to see the training as it is going to find the Arata. So by turn 2 we've got an Arata in hand, which means the Kurisari coming down would be pretty useful. We're going to suspend the Karamon though, which I think is going to make sure that we don't get to play for board. Of course the Moti is going to let him swing, so we're going to go into the Shivamon Ace, which is going to give the plus 3k and then gets to swing through, piercing Uno. And there comes the Mem Setter. Not that it actually matters because he was already at 3, going to 3 anyway off the Shiva. But we are going to get that training 0 cost errata played off of the Kurisari, which is great. The Shivamon, whilst sideways, are you unaffected? It is unaffected by Digimon effects, which does make this seem pretty difficult. Gonna scramble into... I actually deadass cannot tell what that card is. Oh, Cybertramon Ace. Okay. So Cybertramon Ace, just like the Mamemon, will search top. And we're looking good there. Obviously, would attempt to do the delete, but not going to be able to do so. Cybertramon Ace is top 5 cards for a black tamer with 4 cost or less. And he have a tamer D-Digivolve 1. Of course, weren't able to do any of that because of the being sideways. So Shivamon Ace was really, really solid. Although it is a when attacking, not a when something is played. So the Shivamon, funny enough, does actually have to go sideways every single time, which is really funny. Marcio doesn't have a clean way of going into it unless he goes into the Tyrant and then have the Tyrant try and play a body to suspend. But it being based on DP rather than play cost means that the Diaboromon Ace being a low play cost isn't that detrimental. So I think Marcio just explaining how the interactions currently work. And it looks like we are going to go into Tyrant. Tyrant, when Digivolving, going to choose to play out the Shivamon Ace. And then Shivamon Ace going to, once again, try and give the DP. And then we're going to go sideways over that with the second Kabuterimon. And then MedLife Kabuterimon, we're going to suspend the Diaboromon. And it gives the 3k to the Tyrant. So we're looking at some pretty heavy ace overflows right now. So obviously the 2 Shivas are -4 each. And then we're looking at the Diaboromon, which will be overflow 7. Because it'll be 4 and 3. We do get a tamer out of that though. I guess these Diaboromon tokens didn't have blocker. And we're going to go for a 1 choke. Of course, going to go to 3. Go to 4, actually, thanks to the Arata. And we do have a Kurisarimon that could, in theory, float. Oh, yeah, his scramble. I don't know what happened to his scramble. But we do have bodies on the board anyway, so it didn't matter. He wouldn't have been able to, like, free play a body. The only thing that it would have done is be able to let him, like, stack top of the deck. Still new here with the scrambles. We're going to see the Kurisari, which does immediately get to come down for low cost thanks to the Diaboromon. And then we're going to go into the Infamon. Infamon pop the... Diaboromon token to come down. And then we'll get 2 tokens out of that thanks to the Arata going sideways. Now we actually do have blocker, so it means that it'll be a little bit more difficult to punch over. I do like the Pomamon in the back. I actually maybe would have preferred the Pomamon in the front rather than in the back. I think having immediate access to the removal is really important. Obviously, oh, they suspend each other to attempt to bot deck. Okay, yeah, that works out. But still, actually no, with them always being sideways, this feels really, really difficult. Everything being Digimon based just is kind of awful. And once again, no tamers off the Cybertramon Ace. So... it is a Mamemon that you can evolve during your opponent's turn. Obviously, right now he's been using it basically as another Mumimon. But I mean, another D-Digivolve Inherit is always nice. But I don't know, at the cost of -3, it does feel pretty rough. Gonna get the memory back, as it is the memory Kurisarimon. 5 tokens wide. And we're gonna go for the Infamon pop, Infamon play, and then that's gonna be passing him over 6 memory with a whole host of Diaboromons, but at the very least now they all have blocker. The only problem is I feel like the end of turns for the Motimon obviously aren't once per turn because we're never gonna be seeing that boy unsuspend. Oh, paying 3 for the Argomon? That's so weird. Okay, so we're going to charge our slide as we suspend, gain back the memory, and we're no longer end of turn. I feel like he probably could have done that in a different way. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, actually. Now we're going to play out the Pomimon. We're going to swing in the 1-check. And this will stop the Diaboromon from being able to do anything crazy. I'm going to reveal... Is that another Herc? Yeah. Well, another Tyrant. So the 4th Tyrant. And we're going to spin the Diaboromon again, overflow 3. And then we're going to play the not Hercules Kabuterimon, KnTElixar, which is going to be the pickup on the rookie. Really, really solid game 1. Obviously, because the camera is going to be the only game, but this guy's kind of cooking, just back and forth. Feels like things just get harder for Johnny at this point because I don't think he can get the DP to go high enough. And he's staring down a bajillion swings on board. He doesn't have blocker, which is the problem. So we have to go Kurisari here. And then we're going to go Keramon. Keramon with the search is going to get the double hit with the pickup. And then that is going to be the pass. But he would have to hit a D-Digivolve Insecurity. You're going to see an errata. Going to see a swing. And then there is going to be the game. So Marcio is going to take it, and just looking at the rest of the track, I know that it does cut off. They did go for 3 games, I think, but Marcio did end up taking the best of 3 overall, which is why you see him in the match against Angels. But just a kind of like interesting look to see kind of how bugs can really beat out some of these decks if you don't have option cards kind of running around at your locals. If you like what you saw, then do make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know to see what sort of techs you've been running to take down Tyrant in your predominantly Digimon focused decks. Join the Discord if you haven't already. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, take care of yourself and have yourselves a damn good one.